Thanks for listening to the Drafty Quarters Podcast Network. You're listening to DQP Does, our special Cyberpunk edition. You can follow us on Twitter and Instagram at DraftyQ. Check us out on YouTube, Drafty Quarters Podcast Network. Facebook is Drafty Quarters Productions. Like that page. Become a patron on Patreon under Drafty Quarters Productions. For just $1, you can keep supporting us and make sure that we can eat. Email us at draftyq@gmail.com with thoughts, questions, comments, or concerns. Thank you for listening.
Welcome back to DQP Does, the Drafty Quarters Podcast Network movie review show, where we're late to work and then get attacked by weird dudes that wear their sunglasses all the time. With me this evening is my co-host Russell.
Mr. Reed, how are you?
Oh my god. And we also have Nathan.
When the future's bright, you gotta wear shades.
Okay.
Not wrong.
I mean, I guess not. And we this Dave.
Whoa. Sorry, this is Keanu Reeves, not Dave.
Oh, fuck.
Whoa.
Dude.
This week we went over a Keanu Reeves movie. It's called The Matrix. It came out in 1999, rated R, 2 hours and 16 minutes. Quick synopsis. Hacker finds out he's in a fake world created by robots that took over the earth and subjugated humankind into being batteries. And Lawrence Fishburne thinks that Keanu Reeves is the one that's going to save everyone. And some shit happens.
So did we.
Yeah.
I also thought so.
Some shit happens and he dies in the Matrix, and then he comes back to life in the Matrix, and he fucks up some AI programs that are sent to kill him, and they're like, oh shit, he's the one, and then they bring him out and kill some other robots that were sent to kill him. The end.
Nice.
So I would like to argue that he does bring balance to the Force, even though it looks like he doesn't.
Okay.
He establishes freedom for a previously unfree thing.
What?
So
They don't really like, the only thing they accomplish in this movie is like he figures out how to take advantage of the Matrix, and they save Lawrence Fishburne's character.
Yeah.
Who was going to sacrifice himself for Keanu Reeves' character because he thought he was the one. He thought Keanu Reeves was the one, and Keanu Reeves was told by the Oracle that he wasn't the one, at least not in this life, which I thought was funny.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, all the every time we've mentioned the Matrix trilogy, we've repeatedly said, you only needed to make the first one. Why did you keep making movies? And then now we've gone back and watched it, and I'm like, that's why you kept making movies.
Yeah. Not a whole lot happens in this one. It's really good. It's except like there's not really any finality to what happens in the movie.
It's very 90s as well.
Yeah.
It's very 90s.
Yeah, it is very 90s.
Oh, yeah. So like I'm gonna start off and love the movie.
Yeah.
I want to remake the movie with all the original footage and a whole new soundtrack. Because like I was watching it and I was just like, this music feels weird. I don't know about this. But it's like, I think my biggest issue for the entire movie was just like the music, like the soundtrack, like
the weird, like are you talking about the
weird analog disco techno stuff going on.
Okay. Not the like the brass swells and stuff like the
Not Robert Zombie.
yeah.
Yeah, no, not necessarily like the fuck. God dang it, that's called something specific.
Yeah, we were on our movie podcast.
I think the word you're looking for is music.
Yeah.
For music? Is that
Yeah,
right?
we'll go with that word. So not the backdrop music. Oh man, there is such a word for that that I cannot think of. So not like the backdrop music, but like all the little pieces
The
of
score?
music. Yeah, like
Yeah,
the
the-
score stuff. Like just like because it just feels so dated. Like
yeah, when it's like Marilyn Manson and like Rob Zombie
Robert
and
Zombie.
and and like a bunch of like there was what was that? Fuck, I don't remember what it was, but I know like is Hey Man Nice Shot in there somewhere probably.
Filter?
Yeah, Filter.
Probably. Was it actually? I don't think it was.
I don't know.
Was there
if
like
it
a
was in
Tool song in there too?
there. Probably. Who knows?
Those movies in the 90s. and
Firmly
it
set in the
has,
90s.
Hey man, I shot in it. We're gonna assume.
Yeah. But I mean, it was also I like the part that I think makes that okay though is that
Mhm.
it's not it's the 90s in the Matrix,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah,
It's always 1999.
yeah. I mean, yeah.
right?
That's an interesting way to look at it.
Yeah, like it's a weird way to think about it because it was obviously made in 1999
Yeah,
and like but that's like a weird future proofing of the movie where
Yeah.
like when they're not in the Matrix it's
Yeah.
not that's not what you hear.
yeah.
You
Well,
only really hear that stuff in
yeah. So like you hear the songs,
like the credit music.
Yeah, you
but
hear the songs, like the actual songs
yeah,
that
the
were like
actual
released
songs
on the
and shit,
radio and
right.
stuff when they're in the music.
Yeah,
or
the
Matrix.
Hey Man Nice Shot's not.
It's not in there.
No.
Okay, well it should have been.
Marilyn Manson is.
Yeah,
And then
I think that's the first credit song is a Manson song.
I mean, I think it's in the list here because there's like 13 songs. And they range.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Duhas was in it.
There's God damn it, I don't remember what the fucking there's a song that's playing at the very beginning when not the very beginning, but when you first see Neo and he's like waking up to his computer talking to him. There's a song playing in the background that you can like barely hear.
Mm.
Yeah, let me see the oh, it's not on there. So I don't know. It came up on the subtitles. So if you watch it on HBO in the subtitles in that part, go ahead and email us draftyq@gmail.com what the
Yeah.
fuck that song is.
Yeah,
Because I don't remember. And I'm not
And
going to go back
then-
and watch it again.
I'll check
just to
the
figure
emails
that out.
whenever Shane says to email us to see if we have new emails.
Yeah. New segment. Russell checks the emails when I tell people to email us.
You want me to email you? I'll email you. I already have though, but it's might want to do it off the air.
But yeah, I'm not showing those pictures on the audio format. We did get an email of them trying to notify us about our microphone's extended warranty.
Oh, sweet.
Oh,
So
Is it expired?
it's always expired. It's always on the verge of expiring.
Give us a call back and give us your social security number. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's all you need to renew my extended warranty. Okay.
your microphone warranty.
Yeah, microphone warranty.
Do
Dude, you're in
they
a punk
also
band.
call you
need a
from
microphone.
Amazon too?
Oh,
Most of
yeah.
my microphones are bloody.
Ugh. Definitely need that warranty. But yeah, like I don't know. The story of this is interesting. I like it. I think the effects are pretty decent. There's a couple spots that are like oof. But like they did a lot of wire work and stuff,
There's a ton
which
of
made
wire
it
work.
nice
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't bad. like a lot of stuff that does a lot of wire work.
Yeah, the wire work in this is surprisingly better than 2017. Well, a movie that was made in 2017 called Justice League.
Jesus Christ.
Which when I was watching, I had a lot of 4-hour cut. I did enjoy it a lot. The wire work was still trash.
Yeah.
You can't fix that in post.
I mean, you can, but then it's like, that's not his body.
His leg glitched through that building.
Yeah.
No, yeah, the wire work in this I actually did. I enjoyed it. Didn't pull me out of.
It still looked good. Some of the CG stuff was like, whoo, that's bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, 1999.
Yeah, a lot of the fight scenes.
They didn't overdo it in this one.
Yeah.
Later, they overdo it in the other movies. But I'm trying to judge this as an individual movie because we're not going to watch all of them.
Right.
I actually had a proposition.
Well,
that we watch all of them.
God damn it!
Right now, live on the podcast.
No, we can talk about it. We can decide right now.
Nathan,
do
help
we
me.
want to keep watching?
I mean, it's not like we've watched a good movie this year thus far. Why start now? I mean,
That's not true.
we
You
have.
liked some of the movies that we've watched this year.
Dude, Upgrade was really good.
Yeah,
I like
upgrade. Chappie, you love Chappie.
You like Chappie. Didn't you like the last? What was the last movie we watched?
I don't know.
Upgrade.
They're all the same.
Was it?
Yeah.
Minority Report.
I
No.
fucking hated that movie.
Yeah, he didn't like that one.
I also didn't like that one a whole lot.
There was a few movies you liked.
Maybe I got Asperger's.
What?
So, because I have a thought.
Why do I have to subjugate myself to all this bullshit with the Matrix? I don't want to do it. Do we have to?
We don't have to. I just figured we'd talk about it.
I mean, I guess it fits with the cyberpunk theme. Can we watch Real Steel too?
dude, do you want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Made me cry.
Real Steel?
Did you watch RoboCop?
I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
like
we
the
got
original
like a whole-
RoboCop.
Yeah.
I've never seen anything past the original RoboCop.
The new
So,
one.
One
I
and two
like.
are really good.
This is so. Hold on, I kind of like this idea. So, we could instead of because before we've been like, yeah, we're gonna watch this whole series. So we could start watching when there is a series of them. We could watch the first one and then decide on air in real time for us.
Sounds like commitment.
If we want,
I'm afraid of that.
You should be.
Look, Dave.
Sorry to say, I'm real scared of that.
The secret is you have to get over the fear and realize that you're in control.
Oh shit!
Yeah, you
that
control
makes it
your
worse.
situation. I was trying to make a Matrix reference. It didn't
I
work
got
out
it.
very well. I just made
He was being
Dave sound
Cowboy
like
Curtis from The Matrix.
Cowboy Curtis.
Jesus Christ.
So then we decide after we watch the first one if we want to keep watching them. So we could do this with the Matrix. We can watch Matrix Reloaded, and then we can be like, do we want to watch the third one? So on and so forth.
I'm voting no now.
Okay.
So
See, I also hypothesized that if we were to watch all three, we would really only dislike the third one.
I mean, I'll do whatever, but my vote today is no.
Okay.
So what does everybody else feel like?
I mean, I'll do whatever. I'll watch
Say
anything.
it's yes or no.
Yes.
Painting you in a corner. Okay.
Yes.
Nathan.
So much power.
You're deciding. I'm not going to vote because I brought it up. So it's up to you.
Oh shit.
Might as well.
Okay.
Oh. All right. So next we'll watch Matrix Reloaded. Thanks for coming to the podcast.
All right. Well, what?
He's like, I'm going to go to bed then. No. Go ahead.
Yeah. Anyway, so we'll do that.
Okay. Well, right now, this movie not being part of a trying to judge this movie by itself really hurts
Right.
this movie.
Say hurts this
Let's do that.
movie.
Yes.
Yeah, more than we thought it would.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because I through the tint of nostalgia, remembering this as part of the trilogy, I was like, man, that movie's one of the best movies ever. Not really, but like it's fucking really good.
Yeah.
And it's good, but it's not really good because it's like half a story.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, that's the biggest problem with it.
Yeah. So I thought that you learned in this one the big Agent Smith arc. I didn't realize that it wasn't until the second one that you actually understand what's going on with his character.
Yeah.
Because in this one, he just dies.
Right.
You're like, oh, that Hugo Weaving, who I didn't know who he was at the time, died. And then...
But then, like, you fell in love with him during the virus speech, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're like, holy shit, this guy's awesome.
When he's talking to Morpheus.
Morpheus?
Morpheus. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of the best scenes,
Mr. Fishburne.
too. So, like, I love Keanu Reeves.
Porn
I'm
star's
really
daddy.
glad bro learned how to act or got used to acting.
Yeah.
Because,
Wait,
like...
Neo?
No, yeah, Neo.
No,
Keanu.
dude, he's a great actor. He's always been a great actor.
Dude, I know Kung Fu.
He's like decent in this one, though.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, you were like,
this
okay.
is where he's starting to figure it out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
got it.
This is like, it's like the pinnacle of him turning, because like if you watch the like Point Break
Rules. Yeah.
Sure.
Keep
Can't
going.
see the face I'm making. But if you watch,
he's incredulous. That's the face that he's making.
If you just like some of his earlier '90s films, like he's good in Speed, but like there's just something lacking like throughout his earlier performances.
Still
and I
one-dimensional,
love Keanu Reeves. So like we get to The Matrix, and I really feel like this is where he's starting to like figure it out.
I can see that.
You know, and every actor goes through it. Like they don't all just like show up in their first movie ever and like blow the doors off.
Some do. Some we don't see this part.
Yeah.
Because it's like
on stage.
It's on
in
stage
London.
or like, in their drama classes in college or whatever, wherever they get their chops from. That's where they.
I mean, he's no Leo.
From. No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's no Gary Oldman.
He's never had one of those scenes.
I'm sure Gary Oldman's bad era is really bad. It's just nobody knows.
Nobody knows
I
it.
don't.
He wasn't
Gary
born. He
one.
was born like.
He was born 50 and amazing.
Yeah, 50 and amazing. Okay.
Yep.
He's only actually like 17 years old, but
yeah. But Keanu just never had one of those scenes where he's screaming from the tree about how much he wants to go home. It's like I in a roundabout way, I agree with Nathan.
Okay.
What'd I do?
My reference was obscure.
No, I got it.
Oh, wow.
So, anyway, I don't know. I've been talking for a minute. I'll shut up.
Did you make a point?
I don't know. If I did, please feel free to email us at draftyq@gmail.com.
You better check the email again.
Just email us in general.
I plugged it.
Hi.
Let's see if we got anything.
Oh, God.
Nothing so far.
Oh, the emails. I didn't know we get sound effects in this podcast.
Right?
Damn.
Super professional. I think like the act, like you were talking about Keanu Reeves acting.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I think the acting is pretty solid in this movie. There's a little bit of weirdness, but I think a lot of it's because of the characters.
Mm-hmm.
The way the characters are written, is how they were acted. So like how overwhelmingly like I know everything and I'm like omnipotent and stuff that Morpheus kind of like puts off.
Yeah.
Is purposeful. So it's okay. I don't really care for the character because of that.
Yeah.
But
Fishburne does a good job
Fishburne
He
does a
does.
good job
playing
of it.
that character.
Right.
And I'm pretty sure he's like the most seasoned actor at this point in the movie.
Probably.
Yeah,
'Cause,
I
like,
would imagine so.
Hugo was like, before this, Hugo was primarily like a stage actor.
Yeah.
So I think Fishburne is like your most seasoned actor in the movie.
Yeah, I would say so. What's his fuck? Since I didn't go over the cast, let's do that real quick.
There was a whole cast. There's more than 3 people in this
Keanu
movie.
Reeves, yeah, Keanu Reeves, Lawrence Fishburne. Keanu Reeves is Neo. Lawrence Fishburne is Morpheus. Carrie Ann Moss is Trinity. Hugo Weaving is Agent Smith. Gloria Foster is the Oracle. Joe Pantoliano
Yeah.
might give Fishburne a run for his money as far as the most
Is that
seasoned.
Cypher?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Great value, Bill Burr.
Yeah. Well,
What?
hold on.
Time out.
What?
I think Bill Burr is just, like hostess version of that guy.
You're probably right.
Yeah. I think that's
yeah,
backwards.
Yeah, Pantoliano was born in 1951. And
Yeah, okay, yeah. So
Fishburne.
Bill Burr is
Yeah.
great value.
Best
Joe.
role that guy
Yeah.
ever did was Guido in Risky Business.
Hmm. Yeah.
Let's see. Marcus Chong is Tank. Julian Bud Arahanga.
His middle name is Obud.
No.
Bud.
I was like, damn it, I'm gonna fuck this dude's name up.
He must be Canadian.
Julian Arahanga, I'm gonna guess, is APOC. Matt Doran is Mouse. Belinda McClory is Switch. Anthony Ray Parker is Dozer. And I mean, the rest of them are kind of random people. But yeah, like, I don't know. I think the acting was good. The effects were okay. The story, like I said, it's well done, but it's half of a story.
Yeah.
It's very obviously like it's not one of the movies where they made a movie and it did well, so they're like, okay, we're gonna make a sequel. It was previously planned as a trilogy, but it's not
Yeah.
planned the way that some other trilogies that or like series that we've watched have been.
Right.
So like Godfather or
It was like
Star Wars or all the Marvel movies where there is a self-contained story
Yeah.
that's a whole story,
Right.
but it leads to something else.
Yeah.
This was not that.
They showed up with like 1,000-page script, and the studio was like, you can't make a 6-hour cyberpunk movie. A word I don't think they had yet.
Yeah, they did.
But like in studios.
Yeah.
Did they?
Cyberpunk? Yeah.
Well, it was like a novel genre first, and then
Yeah, but this is 1999. I mean, even if they came like 5 years before, you still had Blade Runner and other movies that were trying to be Blade Runner before that.
yeah, but it was like
There were cyberpunk movies before that.
futuristic thrillers. Yeah. Anyway.
Anyway. Just like saying the term.
We don't
didn't
do an
exist. It
etymology
did.
podcast, Shane.
All right. The term existed before 1999. I'm just saying.
Nothing existed before the Matrix.
That's true.
The real world existed before the Matrix, and then the fucking
Did it? Or is
robots
it
bombed
implanted
it.
memories
Well,
and
no,
we're all in a
whoa, whoa.
simulation?
This
What if we're
is
in the
not
Matrix
Dark
right
City
now?
again. Fuck Dark City. This is not Dark
Yeah.
City again.
Well, no, hold on. Let's get the super meta here.
It's mathematically impossible to prove that we're not in the Matrix. How about that?
Yeah.
And that's the end of it.
Yeah.
I
There you
think
go.
we're in the Matrix.
Like summed up my whole point
Probably.
for the episode.
Oh, okay. Well,
Uh,
I'm going to try
Then
and dodge
shut
a
up.
bullet after this.
all right, Dave. I'll see you in the basement. This is gonna
I
get
gotta sleep
dangerous.
down there. I don't want Dave to haunt me.
I'm going to dodge it. We're in the Matrix.
Oh, okay.
It's not till the second one we learn that there's ghosts in the machine, Shane.
I've actually
Uh,
only seen the first Matrix.
Oh,
fuck.
shit.
Yeah.
Well,
This is going to be an
we have to
interesting
do
experience.
It, then. That's fine.
Yeah. I think the Animatrix goes between 2 and 3.
We're not.
No, I'm just
I'm
kidding.
not fucking doing that shit.
The Animatrix is really good though. That's a whole different thing. Like it doesn't even feel like the same universe.
Can we talk about this movie?
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah.
I mean, we haven't yet. Why start
I've tried.
now?
I've fucking tried. Okay.
Okay, look. Basically, in this movie, you're just like this computer hacker guy, but you're also a software programmer, and you know, life's good. You live a double life. You make some extra scratch on the side. Weird wannabe punk goth rockers come to your door wanting what I only assume is a version of a disk drive thing. I don't know.
It looked like a zip drive or something.
Sure.
Very 90s tech shit.
I was hoping it would be a floppy disk. You know, and life's good. And then you find out you actually live in a fucking computer program. If you'd have taken the blue pill, everything would have been cool. But no, you wanted to take the red pill and be fucking awesome and go down that rabbit hole and find out that you have this thing stuck in the back of your head and you've been fed dead people.
Yeah.
Your whole gooey life.
Gooey life.
As far as the movie goes, though, like, yeah, Keanu Reeves did a really good job in this, I think. I would agree that he was just coming into his own
Yeah.
as an actor at that point because, you know, after watching Johnny Mnemonic and then watching this, you still see kind of like shades of the Johnny Mnemonic Keanu Reeves, but you see an actor that's a little bit more seasoned.
Yes.
You know, maybe a little bit of what was good in Point Break and what might have been good in Johnny Mnemonic in this. And then, like, you watch anything he does now, like, he's mind-blowing. So
Totally different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, and then Lawrence Fishburne was just fucking amazing in it. The story's good in this movie. The action's good in this movie.
Yeah.
The effects were lacking, probably.
Yeah.
I mean, we could talk about the spider shrimp robot thing that goes into your belly button, which brought up an interesting conversation that belly buttons are constantly open. That's what Russell told me.
Well, I mean that's not exactly what I said, but
Are they
you
ever
can just,
sealed
like,
off?
You can just like shove through your belly button into the inside of your body.
The
No,
path
you're
of
Are you
least
willing to-
resistance.
Are you willing to test this?
No.
We're gonna make a
But-
little shrimp robot and try to like shoot it into your.
Well, fuck it. Shrimp seems to be a popular topic all over Facebook right now in Cinnamon Toast Crunch. So,
I just read that this morning.
well, I also
I'm
seen a
asking right now.
thing where it was a picture of like little tangerines, like where they're peeled, and it's like
Uh-huh.
vegan shrimp because they look like little vegan
Yeah.
shrimps, and I was like, that's gross. I'll never eat those again, or
Yeah.
I'll eat more of them.
Disgusting.
So,
backstory-
Not with cocktail sauce though.
Oh, God.
maybe some
I-
Cool Whip.
Cool whip.
Cannot stand my belly button being touched, like the inside of it. No, Shane.
Same.
That's weird.
Same.
Because it's like when you're eating cereal and the spoon grazes the bottom of the bowl weird, and like you just feel it like in the inside of your skull.
Yeah.
I just got a
that's
chill.
what
The
your
hairs
inside-
on my neck are standing up right now.
That's what the inside of my belly button feels like whenever it gets touched,
Really?
which is far too often because my fiance's an asshole.
Wheel.
Just talking about touching the inside of my belly button's making me all good.
Yeah. Like,
I can hold my belly button in now.
yeah, my sack
People
shrink.
are playing with their belly buttons now at the table.
We're protecting them. There's difference.
Oh, I was like shoving my finger in mine.
If you
Did you smell your finger afterward?
No, I needed to
Oh,
take a
dude,
shower.
belly buttons smell so bad.
Yeah. I remember watching an episode of Rugrats when I was a kid, and Phil or Lil, I don't know which one it was, like did that, and they're like, "What's your belly button smell like?" And the one was like, "SpaghettiOs."
Jesus.
I can't eat SpaghettiOs now because of that.
Thanks, Phil and/or Lil.
Speaking of Phil and Lil in The Matrix, probably my two favorite side characters.
What the fuck? It's
What?
great.
No?
No.
The chick in the white coat and The dude
Switch
that's always
and
saying,
APOC?
yeah, Switch and APOC.
Yeah. The die in like the first. Well, I guess that's like halfway through the movie, maybe.
Yeah, they just don't have lines.
Yeah.
They don't have any lines.
No,
Yeah.
she's like, not like this. Not like this. And then dies.
Which, like, I feel like that one scene should have gotten her more movies, but I don't know who she
Yeah,
is.
I thought she was good in that scene.
Everyone's
Like, I
dressed in
remember the
black.
fuck
She's
out of that
wearing
scene.
white.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has the white short hair. I'm super into that.
So I'm getting a haircut.
Yeah, just short
What?
white hair.
Okay, anyway.
Not to that.
okay.
Further away from that. I
you're
mean,
nowhere near that.
Sorry.
So
Oh.
It's audio.
I'm telling the audience that
His
you
hair's down to his ass.
Yeah.
It's wild.
Yeah.
It's pretty crazy.
What the fuck?
Get
Anyway,
a mullet.
I would
That
rock
was-
a mullet.
that was something that I noticed about the movie. It was that it seems really short watching it and like not paying attention to the time.
Oh yeah.
Like, I think because there's so little that actually happens, but like a lot of the action sequences are very long.
Mm-hmm.
And it seems to get from point A to point B very quickly.
Yeah, it's paced really well.
Yeah.
Like
I
that's
was
what
like,
you want, right?
Yeah.
Like you don't want to know that 2 hours just passed.
exactly, like almost 2 hours and 20 minutes. Like I was like, wow,
Yeah.
this is how long
Oh,
is
the
this
movie
movie?
was
now?
that long?
2:16.
Hmm.
Yeah,
I mean, I enjoyed it.
yeah. I mean, when you're having a good time, the time goes by faster,
Right.
Yeah.
Because you're not paying attention to it. And like, I really enjoy the action sequences in this movie. They're very well done, very well choreographed, well shot, well edited. Everything about how they did these was really, really good. And there's documentaries about it.
Right,
Like
yeah.
that's how good it is.
Yeah, that's the other thing. Like this movie was fucking groundbreaking.
Yes.
And it's like a huge staple in pop culture, right?
Yes.
Like going back and watching it, not realizing how this movie has constantly been quoted. Like
Mhm.
like the deja vu thing and the black cat. Oh, it's a glitch in the matrix. Like we have a
Yes.
whole meme section that's basically a glitch in the matrix.
Mhm.
And like, dude, I don't fucking know, man. This like, fuck, I love this movie
Yeah.
for a lot of reasons. And it's like, it could be better.
Yeah.
Like it could be so much better.
I mean, it could be a 10.
Yeah.
It legitimately
9.9.
could have been a 10. I think it could have been a 10 if everything were done correctly and it had a more self-contained story that led to the other two movies.
Yeah.
I think this movie could have been a 10. At least
agree.
at the time. Because like the we're what 22 years later looking at 22-year-old CG.
Gross.
So, I mean,
Dude, it
that-
held up.
for the most part.
Yeah.
There's a couple of parts like when he falls in the jump program and hits the concrete, it looks like ass, but like you can
like
forgive
the
that
bouncy
because it's
stuff.
a weird a
Yeah.
weird program.
Right.
But like when he kills in quotes Agent Smith,
Hmm.
like the bumpy weird shit that look like ass.
Yeah.
The bullet trails sometimes looked goofy as fuck, but for the most
Yeah.
part we're okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, like that's nitpicking
Yeah.
22-year-old CG.
Yeah. But like the stuff with the whatever the fuck they're called that go in the tunnels.
Sentinels.
Yeah, the Sentinels. I thought the Sentinels looked really
They
good.
looked okay.
Like as far as like for being 22 years old, you know.
Well, that's also
like-
something that we've talked about before. Where if something you don't have a frame of reference for how it should look,
Mhm.
it's easier to make it look good.
yeah.
Right? So like the only thing that you really have a frame of reference for is the texture of the metal.
Yeah.
Right. So like otherwise you know what light looks like, so the eyes and stuff, and you know what like metal looks like. But otherwise, like you don't know how a weird fucking like
creepy
creepy robot octopus
robot
thing
puss.
is gonna fucking, they would call them squids, would move or would look
squid
or
puss.
anything like that. So as long as they're consistent within each other and have like good textures, it's gonna look pretty good.
Yeah.
Because you don't have a frame of reference. It's not like a horse that like the fucking back legs are half
Broken?
again as long as they're supposed to
Oh.
be or something, and you're like, what the fuck is wrong with that thing?
or it's the half part, the back half of the horse that's the man.
Yeah. Stuff like that.
Kind of felt bad for the horse. Kind of felt bad for the man.
Jesus.
I've been up for a really long time.
Apparently. Talking for like 25 minutes and not making a point. I was like, where?
That's how I live my life, man. I just talk. I don't have a point. You guys have to listen to me.
That's fine. But yeah, I mean, like, I think this movie legitimately could have been it is a staple of pop culture, and it is a iconic movie. But I think it could have been one of the best movies of all time if some things were fixed about it.
Yeah, I would already say it's one of the best movies ever made. One of, not giving a number, but it could be. It could have been top 10.
Yeah, I'm saying it could have been
it's better than Wizard of Oz.
Wizard of the Oz?
Oz Wizard.
Ooh,
Oz Wizard?
Jesus. You just hate the Wizard of Oz. Like,
Yeah. But you know what? You also know what's better than Wizard of Oz? The Blizzard of Oz.
What about the Wiz?
what
The Wiz is better
fuck?
than the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that is a true statement.
And the
I just
Wizard of
pissed
Oz
off
too.
all of our white audience.
Isn't that our whole audience?
I don't know.
White people.
I don't even look at the
who fucking
demographic spread.
listens to us anymore.
I do. Just so I listen to everything we've done.
Yeah, I actually just listened to all the shows since Dave started, except for like the last two.
Nice.
But
Because
yeah,
you got a crush on me?
yes,
Yes, finally.
Oh shit! Here it comes.
huh?
What?
You need to calm down.
Is this a Valentine's Day episode?
No, it's not.
When is
It's
Valentine's
fucking
Day?
March. What?
Now we're dating the episodes.
Oh God.
So the scene where
Go ahead. Do it.
So half of the fucking half of this movie is so goofy. Like I love it, but like, fuck, man, some of it comes off so goofy. Like the scene where they're about to go get Morpheus, and
We need guns.
yeah, we need guns, and just the fucking rows of guns.
Yes.
And I'm also confused why Neo hasn't figured out by the end of the movie to just be like, "Oh, this gun has bullets again." And then like he has
because
bullets.
he's not magic until after he dies, so he doesn't. So he didn't have that yet.
It's not magic till after he dies.
Yeah, he hadn't died yet, so he wasn't the one yet.
Mm.
He had to die, and then he came back because he's a Christ figure.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Keanu Jesus.
Yeah,
That's true. Yeah. The Jesus
Keanu Reeves.
Ooh.
Gee,
Confirmed.
he might. I don't know what you said. It sounded like
Reeves-iced.
Jazanu Reeves.
I mean, maybe.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, like the programs and stuff are kind of hokey, but like it's also kind of the feel of the times, right? Because
Yeah.
it's still a '99 movie.
Yeah.
Um,
You
like,
blew my mind with it's 99 all of the time.
oh yeah, I fucked with your head.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
I'm just
'cause
like,
they're like-
I
he's
accept
like-
everything about the movie now.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, he's like, you think it's 1999? He's like, well, yeah. I was like, well, it's probably closer to 2199. We actually don't know what year it is because it's always 1999 in the Matrix.
Yeah.
So when they came out, they were like, I don't know, probably happened like 100 years ago.
We don't even know, actually.
Yeah.
There's a lot of world building too in the dialogues. They talk about Zion way more than I thought they
Uh-huh.
did. Like it's there, it's based throughout the whole movie.
Yeah.
So, and they even talk about like how like captains and crews and
Yeah,
like
they talk
keys
about
to the city,
The
and-
difference between the birthers and the copper tops
Yeah,
and like all that stuff that comes up later.
Yeah. God, we're gonna love the whole trilogy. I'm excited.
I'm looking forward to watching it.
Sincerely doubt it. But
I don't like
the Wachowskis started making poor decisions and making bad movies.
Yeah. Well, poor decisions that they make, like in
Making
the
bad
movies.
movies. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I was not commenting on the other decisions that they made.
What were the other decisions they made? No. Are they?
They're not the Wachowski brothers anymore. Right?
Oh.
Yeah, I actually saw
But they're
that. I
not
was gonna say.
pedos, right?
Huh?
But they're not pedos, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Jesus.
Yeah, well,
Jesus Christ.
I don't know. It's fucking Hollywood, man.
You're right. You're right.
You're right. But no, as far as I know, they just aren't the Wachowski brothers.
Okay.
But that was not what I was talking about. Making poor decisions.
I was confused. I thought maybe they moved to Rome. Like, I don't know.
Oh my God.
What the fuck?
Yeah, I saw that. I was do research on movies, and I saw that there now. It's like Lana and Lily Wachowski.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so they're transgendered.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, I was going to ask if they were sisters now.
Yes,
Which is
they are.
perfectly fine.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah. I don't remember which one. One of them did it first, and then like the other one was like, yeah, I've been talking to my sister a lot and like feel more comfortable doing this now and stuff like that. And basically supported each other and
See, that's cool.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.
both became trans or were trans. and
You
came out
guys
as trans.
Be, you gals be you.
Jesus.
Guys, this shouldn't.
You're trying to
know.
say you guys be you,
Yeah.
do you, and guys being gender neutral, but in this particular case, it's insensitive because of what we're talking about. Yeah.
But then I feel like saying you gals be you sounds sarcastic.
Yeah.
It kind of does. Yeah.
It's muddy water.
Okay,
It's muddy
so let's
water.
go ahead and rate this movie as it is because
keep digging that hole.
we're just digging further and further into a weird hole. So I'm gonna give this movie. I think I want to give it an 8.5. Because I still think it's really good, and I don't really have any problems where I normally have problems with a movie. The biggest problem that I have with this movie is that I'm trying to judge it as a singular being without connecting it to other movies. Which really hurts it as far as the plot goes. Like
Yeah.
it does finish sort of, but it doesn't really like so much. There's so many long action sequences that there's not enough to build saving Morpheus into a meaningful act until you know what happens in the other movies. So that really hurts this movie, but everything else is like really good. So I'm going to give it an 8.5. And I really enjoy it. Russell?
Yeah, so if we wouldn't have got sequels, we would be sitting here asking why the fuck did we not get sequels?
Yes.
Because there's so much built into this movie. And yeah, like, okay, there's you know, Neo becomes Jesus and he saved Morpheus, but like if we wouldn't have got sequels, like my favorite story arc throughout the whole series is the Agent Smith story.
Yeah.
Like I love his fucking story, and like there's a really good fight scene later that's absolutely ridiculous. Completely 100% ridiculous, but it's still a really good fight scene as far as I remember it, and like choreographed really well with lots of yeah.
Just we'll say
Anyway,
that.
so I keep forgetting Dave hasn't seen it. So
That's me. I'm Dave.
yeah, you're Dave. So like I'm actually excited to watch the second one,
Mhm.
and hopefully we get to the third one. But we'll see what happens. So but yeah, it's just like it does the thing that I love with like the world building set into the dialogue. Pretty much everything they say is important. There's not a lot of useless dialogue,
Right.
unless Trinity's talking.
Oh.
And
Ooh.
yeah, I didn't get a chance to shit on this character, so I was too busy talking about the good stuff in the movie. I love Carrie Ann Moss. I like what she does with the character, but like this is one of the like the writers didn't know. Like they were like, we need a female in the movie, what does she do? Oh, she's gonna pine after the Jesus guy, and that's all she does.
She's gonna marry
in
Magdalene.
This movie. Should do what?
She's gonna marry Magdalene.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much.
Yeah.
And then the other Cypher was like, there's like some hints of Cypher being jealous, but they just used her as like, hey, here's a female character, and like we don't know what we're doing with this.
Female character on a ship full of dudes. One of them's probably been in love with her, and nothing ever happened.
Yeah, and one of her best
she's
scenes.
also like supposed to be a strong female character.
Yeah, so she's supposed to be. Which there is a scene like after she tells Neo that she's going, when Neo is like, "No, you're staying," or whatever he says. I don't remember. But she's like, well, last I checked, I'm the captain of the ship, so you can go to hell.
Yeah.
And like from then on, I'm like, fuck yeah, Trinity. But everything before that, like, was just like,
except for the very opening scene where she kicks the shit out of a bunch of cops.
Yeah. So like, yes, but I was speaking specifically as far as like dialogue.
Yeah,
goes.
I know.
You know, like she's a badass, but like her best
from that
scene,
point on.
Yeah. So I don't know, but also her character gets better, Dave. So be excited for that.
I'm excited.
And I imagine Carrie Ann Moss was like, came forward and was like, "Hey,
can I not have shit lines, please?"
Yeah, because if you see, I mean, it's far later in her career, but if you have seen Jessica Jones, like,
oh yeah,
holy fuck,
yeah,
her in Jessica Jones, she plays the lawyer. Is like she's one of the yeah she's one of the best things in that, like, the show's good, but she's one of the best things in the show. I'm gonna give this movie a 9 for just a plethora of reasons. I like to shit on movies, and I feel like I talked more about the good stuff of the movie than I did the bad stuff.
Yeah,
so I'm also gonna shut up now and let Dave talk.
Oh,
speaking of which, Dave,
I'm Dave.
Yeah.
You're Dave.
I actually have to go, but I'll have a special guest that could do mine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like I have to go. I'm sorry, I gotta go.
Okay.
Whoa, hey, what's up? It's me, Keanu Reeves.
Jesus Christ.
Dave had to go, but like, he told me his review is you know, whoa. And I think he's gonna. First of all, you're all great.
Oh shit!
You're all wonderful.
Hey, well, it's a pleasure.
Thanks,
pleasure
man.
to meet you, and like I appreciate that you like our show.
Oh, I love your show. Whoa.
I appreciate you still like it, even after some of the not so great things we said about you earlier.
No, it's okay, because like people have like opinions, and it's all right. I think you guys are pretty triumphant dudes. Whoa.
Thanks.
You're breathtaking.
I was going to say that. You're breathtaking. You're all breathtaking. This show, breathtaking. Whoa.
Okay, thank you.
I'm Dave, not me, because I was in the movie. It's gonna give it a 8.5. Whoa.
All right.
Dave really liked all the fight scenes, because Dave is big into fight scenes. Whoa. And also, he's a big fan of me. Big fan. So yeah. Well, I need to go and do Reeves things.
Well, I thought you were like, you guys are shooting Matrix 4 right now, aren't you?
That's right.
Can you tell us anything about it?
Yeah. So I can't go too far into it, but the craziest thing about it, I'll get to the exclusive here if you guys want to see.
Yeah.
Batman shows up.
Oh fuck.
Oh shit! Like Christian Bale's also in it.
I can't say who's playing Batman. Whoa, but but yeah, Batman makes an appearance, and so does Shredder. It's weird.
What the fuck? All right. Well, hey, thank you very much for coming on the show. Keanu.
Anytime. So, all of you guys, Nathan, you're breathtaking.
I'm kind of wigged out. Aren't you a vampire? It's light out. Whoa.
It's okay. I have a special amulet that makes me immune to the sun. Whoa.
Well.
Okay.
So you brought up turtles in the future. Would you be interested in playing Splinter?
You know what? I would love that.
I think that would be a great role for you.
I love little rat guys, so it'd be great. Whoa. Well, I'm gonna go.
Okay, thank you very much for being on the show, Keanu. Wow.
I didn't do it. I could have looked him dead in the eyes and been like, Mr. Anderson.
Oh man, it's too late now. His weird hearse limo thing is leaving. All right, Nathan, you got a rating for this movie?
I don't know. After seeing kooky hijinks and mostly doing them all these years, I don't really have anything to go with that.
Okay.
I like the movie. You should watch it, and if you don't watch it, well, fuck you. Like, you know, pretty long and short of it. Like,
all right, man.
if you're like, I'm not gonna watch this movie, well, that's sad because you're missing the fuck out.
Yeah.
You are.
Movie's solid. Story's solid. Anything past that will be reviewed at a later date, probably next week, as we delve down that rabbit hole.
Yeah, following the White Rabbit further into Wonderland.
Yeah.
All right. So that's gonna do it for this episode of DQP Does, right? We're gonna do Matrix Reloaded next week.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's reload this podcast.
We're gonna reload it. It's reloaded, bud. I didn't have anything ready.
For quotes.
Yeah.
No. I'll take the red pill.
That's a perfect quote.
That'll work.
You don't want to do like
Whoa.
the whole virus speech?
I
I was
thought
really
about it.
excited for
Oh
you
my
to do the
God.
whole virus
I was kind of
speech.
hoping you would do that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude, that's such a good monologue.
I need to tie Russell to a chair real quick.
Can I help?
But I don't fall that way.
Huh?
Foster the People lyrics.
Okay. I'd like to share a revelation I've had during my time here. It came to me when I tried to classify your species, and I realized that you're not actually mammals. Every mammal on this planet instinctively develops a natural equilibrium with the surrounding environment, but you humans do not. You move to an area, and you multiply and multiply until every natural resource is consumed, and the only way you can survive is to spread to another area. There is another organism on this planet that follows the same pattern. Do you know what it is? A virus. Human beings are a disease, a cancer of this planet. You are a plague, and we are the cure.
This has been a production of the Drafty Quarters Podcast Network.